Hello, Simon here again for another session, but this time a slightly different one. I've had a few inquiries about delivering a special introduction for beginners session, so here it is. So I call this one Welcome to the World of Interval Training. So before we get going, I'm just going to explain to you a little bit about interval training if you're a bit new to it, and explain the terminology to you. So what we're going to do with intervals is we're going to go for a certain amount of time at a fairly hard intensity, but not at your max. But we're going to have regular breaks in between where you can either rest or go at a light level, okay? I'll explain more of this as we go. So you're going to be working at different levels of efforts. Okay, that's the whole purpose of interval training. It's a great way to get you fit. It's a great way to build up your distance if you're new to running or cycling or any form of cardiovascular exercise, okay? So it's a really good way to start off and gradually increase your distance and improve your fitness levels. So today's session is going to be a nice easy one just to give you an introduction into what interval training is all about. If you like this session and you get on well with it, by all means look at my other sessions. Don't be put off, they're really not tough. The whole point of interval sessions is that you're going at your own level of your ability rather than anyone else's. So everyone might be doing the same amount of time for each rep, but you're going at your own level, okay? So going on to the terminology then. So you might hear me refer to rep. That means repetition. So that means one of the efforts that we're going to be doing, okay? And then another one is called a set. A set is a group of repetitions. So imagine we did 3 lots of 1 minutes. Those 3 lots is classed as one set. So that's what a set means. And rec or recovery is the rest that we're going to get in between. So that's the 3 main terminologies that you need to know about when you do these sessions. Okay, so that leads me nicely on to today's session. So it's an easy one to get you going. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing 4 1-minute efforts with a 1-minute rest in between. Okay, after we've completed those 4 1-minute efforts, we're going to have a longer break. And we're going to do a second set of those 4 1-minute efforts. So in total, it's 8 1-minute efforts, okay? So when we do the 1-minute efforts, put some pace into it if you can. Just go to how you feel comfortable and go at your own level. And then when we do the recovery, really slow it right down. Either walk, rest if you're running or walking outside, or if you're on a cardio piece of machinery, either just rest or go at a light level if you're on a bike or cross trainer or whatever, okay? These sessions work really well for any form of cardio training. So cycling, indoors, cross trainer, stepper, rower, anything like that. If you've got any piece of cardio equipment, it's brilliant, but also outside as well for walking and running. You can also do a mixture as well. So if you're new to running and you want to build it up, you might want to do a little bit of running for the actual intervals, but walking in the rests. Okay, so that's a little bit about what we're going to be doing. We're going to be doing this shortly. The other thing I need to make you aware about is that you must warm up as well before you get going. Interval training is at a higher level than just a jog. So you don't want to be going from nothing to all, okay? So it's really important that you spend a few minutes loosening up. So whatever piece of equipment you're on, or if you're walking and running outside, if you do this for 5 minutes at a light level, just warm up, increase the heart rate, get the blood pumping around the body through the muscles, loosen the muscles so you're prepared to go, and then we can start, okay? So if you haven't quite done this yet, please do so now. But if you're ready to go, we're going to make a start shortly. Okay, so hopefully you're ready to go soon. So just a quick recap. We're going to do 2 sets of 4 1-minute repetitions with 1-minute recovery in between and a 3-minute rest in between those 2 sets, okay? So we're going to start off very soon with a 1-minute level of effort. So like I've mentioned earlier, don't go full out sprinting, okay? I suggest about 75% of your maximum effort as a rough guide. But that all really depends on how new you are to cardio training. So if you are new, just go at a lighter level than that if you need to, okay? And then you can always build up in later sessions. So just find the right level that suits you. Great thing about doing this sort of training is you can repeat it, do it again, and then you can try and better the speed that you go. But for your first session, if this is, just take it easy, just see what it's all about, so you understand it, and then next time you do it, you'll have a better idea of your pace, okay? So we're gonna make a start shortly with that first 1 minute effort. So everybody get ready. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Okay, off we go. So let's just hold a pace that we feel comfortable with. Like I say, these sessions work really well for any form of cardio training. So it doesn't matter if you're running, walking, cycling, cross trainer, rower, whatever you're doing, it's fine, okay? Do it on whatever piece of equipment or exercise that you want to do. So keep going, you're doing really well. It's a great start. We're already at the halfway stage, so that's 30 seconds gone. So we're going to have another 30 seconds, then we get a minute's break. Come on, keep going. I'm in charge of all the time of the reps, so you don't need to worry about that. I'll tell you when to start and stop. And as you can hear, I'm doing the sessions as well. So we're in this together. Come on. Let's complete this session together. 3, 2, 1. Well done. Okay, so we have a minute recovery. So you can do whatever you like in this. If you're really tired, just stand still, deep breaths, get yourself ready to go again. If you're feeling okay, keep walking if you're outside or jogging at a slow pace. And if you're indoors on any piece of static cardio machinery, just either stop or just keep going at a light level. Okay? So get your breath back. That's 30 seconds gone. So we've got another minute effort coming up in 30 seconds. What I suggest you do as well before starting each rep, if you are standing still getting your breath back, I suggest you do start moving at a light level before you go straight into your next rep, okay? You don't want to go from nothing to all again, so just ease it in. 10 seconds, so get moving if you're not. We got our second rep coming in soon. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Okay, so like we did before, now you've done your first rep, you've probably got a good understanding of the pace to go. So if you felt it was about right, keep that pace going. If you felt you're a little bit too fast, don't worry, just drop it down slightly. And vice versa, if you were a little bit cautious and you feel you can go a bit faster on these efforts, speed it up a bit more. Okay, that's 30 seconds gone. Come on, keep it going. We're nearly there. Keep relaxed, keep your form. Deep breaths. Come on, last 10 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1. Well done. Okay, so we have another minute rest. So we've got 2 down. We've got another 2 to go. Then we get a bigger rest. Now, if you are a beginner and you really are struggling, there's no harm in stopping whenever you need to, okay? So you can always make a note of, oh, I finished the first set. Next time I do this session, I'll try and complete the second set as well. So if you need to stop at any time, that's completely fine, okay? It's all about you and your level of fitness. You're not comparing yourself to anyone. Halfway through this recovery, do what you need to do and just gradually improve, and then you'll be able to hold this for longer. Okay, so we have our third set coming in soon. So let's get moving again, if you're not. 10 seconds and we'll go. Okay, get ready. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So, third set. Keep going. Try and keep the pace consistent if you can to the first 2 sets. Even though this is a beginner session, this is open to everyone. So if you're a bit more advanced and you've done a few of my sessions in the past, there's nothing wrong with doing this session. It's all about your effort level you're putting in, so you can just go a little bit harder and faster if you need to, okay? It's still a good session for you. We're over halfway. Come on. Keep it going. Come on, 15 seconds. We've nearly completed that first set already. Keep strong right to the end. 5 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1. Okay, we have another rest. So we've done our 3 reps of the first set. We got 1 more to go, then we get a better break. All right, so the whole purpose of this session is that we're not fully recovering in this 1 minute. So I'm not being mean. It's the whole point of the session is that you're doing these repetitions on tired legs, okay? But then we will have a better recovery before we start that second set. Okay, hope that makes sense. 30 seconds, then we go again. So I know you're getting a bit more tired now, but that's the idea. Just 1 more to go, then we can enjoy a nicer break. Okay, so get moving again if you're not. We're going in 10 seconds. All right, are we ready? Rep number 4. 3, 2, 1, go. Come on. Doing really well. Come on, let's hold that same pace as before. If you're on a static piece of machinery, you've got your time in front of you, so you can monitor that and see how you're comparing between each rep. If you're outside walking and running, if you've got a watch, you can always use that as a rough guide if you need to. But just go on how it feels. If you haven't got that, it doesn't matter. Just go on how you feel it's working for you. Halfway, come on. 30 seconds to go. We're nearly there. Last bit left now. 15 seconds. Come on, 10. 3, 2, 1. Okay, brilliant. Well done, everybody. Right, okay, so that is the first set complete. So we have a 3-minute recovery now, and then we're going to do that all over again. So another 4 lots of 1 minute repetitions with 1 minute recovery. As I've mentioned earlier, if you really are tired and you feel that you've worked really hard, there's nothing wrong with stopping the session now and then just keeping a light cool down going now just to finish off. So well done if you feel that you've done enough. But if you feel okay and you're ready to tackle the second set with me, come on, let's do this. Let's try and match the same effort levels of that first set. Hope you're enjoying this. I know it's hard, but I always find that time goes a little bit quicker when you're doing this form of training. So it's a little bit more enjoyable and interesting than just going out on your own. Hopefully I'm motivating you as well, keeping you going, which is the idea. Now, if you feel that you did this session okay and you didn't struggle too badly, then please check out my other sessions, okay? They're not as bad as you might think, okay? They're not as tough. The whole point of these sessions is they're time-based, so it really doesn't matter how fast or how slow you are. Anyone can do this, you just got to get the right pace for you, okay? So you might not be sprinting, you might be jogging, but that's fine. You go at what you need to do. So please check them out if you felt that this is okay for you. So we're halfway through our recovery. We've got another 1.5 minutes to go. So just keep going at a light level, whether that's walking, light jogging, easy pace if you're on a indoor piece of equipment. Try and keep moving. Try not to stand still too much. By all means, get your breath back. Let yourselves recover. But try not to hang around too long standing around, okay? The fitter you are, the quicker you will recover. So just bear that in mind, okay? It will get easier as you get fitter. And if you're thinking, oh, that was tough, that was quite hard, that first set, that's the idea. It is meant to make you work hard, okay? So don't worry, everyone is feeling that. That's perfectly normal to be feeling out of breath when you're doing these sessions. We're training you up for the next pace up, something that you can't sustain for a long period of time. We're increasing your fitness levels. Okay, we've got another 30 seconds. Goes quick, doesn't it, these recoveries when you're tired? But come on, we just got that second set to do, just those 4 reps of the 1 minute, and then we are done, okay? So get ready, 15 seconds and we'll make a start. Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Right, so if you felt okay in that first set, let's try and repeat and keep that going, okay? If you felt you were really tired and you were suffering a bit towards the end, there's nothing wrong with dropping it down slightly, okay? So just drop the intensity if you need to. And hold a pace that suits you. If you can record this somehow, whether it's the distance you've gone in the session, that's a really good way to do so you can see if you're improving next time you do this session. It's always good to repeat sessions and see how you get on. Over halfway, come on. Keep going. Last bit of effort to go now, 15 seconds left. Right to the end, don't stop until I say. Come on, 10. Come on, nearly there. 3, 2, 1. Well done. Okay, 1 down. You know what to do by now. This is your recovery. Take it easy. Let yourselves recover. Deep breaths. Take a drink if you need one at any time, if you've got one with you. Okay, we've got 3 more to go. Right, another 30 seconds of our recovery. If you like these sessions, go to my Facebook page as well, give it a like and share. Let me know how you get on. It's always good to hear from everyone, knowing how their sessions went. So please get in contact and share your story of your session. Okay, get ready, we're off soon. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, right, let's go. So this is our second set, and it's our second rep. Come on. Hold that pace you feel comfortable with. Doing really well, come on. This minute will be over before you know it. We're already halfway through. Just 30 seconds to go now. Come on, right to the end now. Just final 10 seconds to go. Three, 2, 1. Okay, well done. 2 down, 2 to go. Okay, let yourselves recover. Well done. If you've really enjoyed this session, this beginner session, and you found it beneficial, again, please let me know. If there's a lot of demand for doing more of these, then I'll do more of the beginner sessions as well, okay? The whole purpose, what I wanted to do this session for, was to show you what it was all about, and then if you got on well with it and you liked it, it gives you a bit more of an understanding of the other sessions to follow, okay? So we've got another 20 seconds, and then we'll start our 3rd rep. Okay, get ready, 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Okay, this is the rep I always find the hardest, the penultimate one, because by now, we're all feeling it a bit more now. We're all a little bit more tired, and it's not quite the end yet, but that's why it's really important to keep going, keep focused on what you're doing, and it'll be over soon. And then we've got just that one last rep to go. Come on. We're nearly done. Okay, so that's 30 seconds down. Halfway. Come on, nearly there. Keep going. Working really well. Just 10 seconds to go, come on. Final push, right to the end. Last few seconds. 3, 2, 1. Okay, well done. Right, everyone. This is our last recovery. We've just got one more rep to go, okay? Now, what I like to do on my last one is leave this one up to you, what pace you go, okay? So if you're feeling pretty fresh now, by all means, you can give this one a little bit more effort if you need to, okay? If you can. But don't worry, if you're still feeling it, you're not quite recovered, you're not quite there yet, let's just try and hold the same pace as before, okay? 30 seconds, then the session is done. Come on. Then we go again for that last rep. Okay, 15 seconds, get ready for this last rep. 10. Okay, get ready. 3, 2, 1. Right, let's go. Come on. This is our last effort now. Come on. Nearly there. I always like visualization as well in my sessions. So imagine you're coming in towards the finish now. This is your sprint finish. Imagine someone is behind you and you're pulling away from them, getting faster as they're getting slower. And someone is in front of you, tiring, and you're slowly catching them up. Come on. 30 seconds to go. Keep going. We're nearly there now. Last bit to go, right to the end. 20 seconds. So focus on the point, 15 seconds in front of you. Come on, that's where we're going to get to. Keep going. Don't stop now, right to the finish line. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Well done. Whew. You've done it. You've completed the introduction class. Well done. Okay, so just let yourselves recover. Get your breath back. Take a drink on board if you need one. Now, it's important that you don't just stop and go home now, okay? It's important that you just keep going at a very light level just for a few minutes and then stretch off afterwards, just so you're not too stiff after you've finished, okay? Then you'll be ready to go again sooner. So just keep going at a light level, keep the muscles nice and loose, flush away any lactic acid that you've built up in the legs. Let your legs slowly recover. Your breathing rate will gradually reduce, so will your heart rate. Okay, so just keep going. So I really hope that you've enjoyed the introduction interval session with me. As mentioned, if you've really enjoyed this and you feel that you've coped well with it, definitely check out the other ones. They're all on my podcast on Spotify, so look at Simon Minting audio training and you'll see the other sessions. Please don't be afraid of them. They're pretty much the same as what you've just done now. It's just slightly longer in terms of more repetitions, maybe slightly longer reps, but then that means that the paces are slightly slower as well. So please don't be put off by that as well. So you're just going at your own level, okay? So just as long as you get that pace right, you'll be fine, okay? If you've got any other questions though, please let me know. Please message in and I can advise. And as I've mentioned as well, if you did really enjoy this session and you would like some more beginner sessions, I can definitely do some more of these, okay? So just let me know and I'll put some more on. So I'm going to sign off shortly, so just make sure that you keep going at a nice easy level. Please check out my Facebook page, like it, share it. If you know any of your friends and families who you think would benefit from this as well and you think would get some enjoyment from it as well as improvements, please let them know about it. The more people we have, the more sessions I can put on, okay? So I'm going to sign off now. So thank you very much for joining me on my session today, and hopefully I'll train with you again sometime soon, okay?